Hello, fourth graders, and welcome to Reading Jeopardy. So if you are watching this video, that means PowerPoint probably doesn't work on your device, and that is just fine. I'm going to play the game, click on the different problems, and you're going to be able to solve all of the problems on a piece of scratch paper and follow along and keep score for yourself. Okay, we'll pause our Jeopardy theme song so you're able to hear me clearly, and we will go ahead and get started. Okay, so make sure before we get going that you have a paper and pencil out and you are ready to write down your answers. If at any time during this video I'm going too fast, you can go ahead and pause it, or you can rewind it and go back if you miss something. Okay, so you can definitely pause, rewind this video to meet your needs. Okay, all right. So here is our game board. Our different categories are fact and opinion, main idea, text features, author's purpose, and cause and effect. Okay, so on your piece of scratch paper, if you just want to write number 1, that is just fine. The purpose of writing it down is that you are able to think through the problem and come up with an answer before I show you the actual answer. Okay, so if you just want to write number 1, and then we'll choose our first category. Let's start with author's purpose 100. What does it mean for the author's purpose to be to persuade? So what does that mean if the author's purpose is to persuade you? What is the author trying to do? So go ahead and write that down. If you need to pause it right now, go ahead and do that. Right, our answer. The author is trying to convince you to believe something or change your opinion. So if you got that one correct, go ahead and write 100 points on the side of your paper and you will keep track as you go. All right, let's go back to our game board. Let's go for main idea 200. We have a picture here. What is the main idea of this picture? So if you want to write down number 2, and go ahead and write down what the main idea of this picture is. What is it mostly about? Again, if you need to pause it, please pause it, okay? Answer, the main idea is a baseball game. So if that's what you had, you can go ahead and add, I believe that was 200 points. All right, back to home. Again, I'm going quicker than it's probably taking you, so please pause throughout this, okay? I don't want to rush you, so pause as you go, please. Let's go for fact and opinion 100. What does it mean for something to be a fact? So how do you know if something is a fact, or what does it mean for a statement to be a fact? A fact is something that can be proven true. So if you got that one correct, go ahead and add 100 points. All right, let's go for a bigger one. Let's go text features 400. Identify the text feature displayed below. Follow the arrow. Okay, so we have a picture of a brain right here, but we are looking at what's under this picture of the brain. It said, this is a side view of the human brain. So is this right here a caption, a label, a diagram, or a timeline? So this is a side view of a human brain. Is it A, caption, B, label, C, diagram, D, timeline? And you can just write A, B, C, or D. That is a caption. That is a caption. That was 400 points if you got it right. All right, we haven't done cause and effect yet. Let's go cause and effect 300. What is the cause? What is the effect? When the dolphin heard her trainer's whistle, she leapt out of the water and did a flip. So remember, the cause has to happen first, and the effect is what happens because of it. So what happened first, and what is the effect, or what happened because of it? Again, pause it if you need to. I'm going quicker than you are probably going. Right, answer. The cause, the dolphin heard the trainer's whistle. That's what happened first. The effect, the dolphin did a flip, was the effect. So if you got that one right, let's see, what was it? 300 you can add to your board. All right, let's go for a 500. Fact and opinion 500. Which statement is an opinion? A, blue is a primary color. B, if you mix blue and red together, they make purple. C, light blue is the best color to use when you're coloring the sky in a picture. So A, B, or C, which statement is an opinion? C, light blue is the best color to use when you are coloring the sky in a picture. We know that's opinion because of that keyword best. All right, add 500 to your points if you got that one correct. All right, let's go to main idea 300. Another picture. What is the main idea of this picture? What is this mostly about? The main idea is that they went fishing, or fishing would be our main idea. So if you got that one correct, you can go ahead and add 200 points to your board. I believe it was 200. All right, let's go text features 100. What is this text feature called? So we have a book here. Planets is circled and has an arrow pointing to it. So what is this text feature called? Looks like it's the front of a book. And planets, what kind of a text feature is that? Right, our answer, that is called a title. The title of the book is Planets, would be our answer. Go ahead and add 100 points if you got that one correct. Let's see, we're gonna go to author's purpose for 500. What is the author's purpose? Give one reason to support your answer. So it looks like we have two parts to this question. What is the author's purpose? Persuade, inform, or entertain. And give one reason to support your answer. Election Day in the United States of America is the Tuesday following the first Monday in November. It is the day when citizens of the U.S. vote for who they want the president to be. You can also vote for other public officials and laws. So what is the author's purpose? And one reason why you know that. Right? The answer, the author's purpose is to inform because it gives me facts and information about Election Day. So if you had something similar to that for your reason, go ahead and give yourself, I believe it was 500 points on that one. All right, let's go to cause and effect for 400. What is the cause? What is the effect? The tiger was hungry because he hadn't eaten since breakfast. So remember, the cause has to happen first. Doesn't always come first in the sentence. It has to happen first. So what happened first and what is the effect of that? Remember to pause so you can write down your answers. Right, our answer, cause the tiger hadn't eaten breakfast. Effect, he was hungry. So because the tiger didn't eat breakfast, then he was hungry. In our sentence, it didn't come first. The cause wasn't written first, but it doesn't always come first in the sentence. It has to happen first. All right, back to home. Let's see. Let's go for fact and opinion for 300. Which statement is a fact? A, Abraham Lincoln was the best president. B, Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president of the United States. C, Abraham Lincoln would have done more great things if he had not been killed. So which one is a fact? Something we could prove. A, B, or C? B would be our fact. Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president of the United States is something we can prove, and it is true. All right, let's get these 100s out of the way. Let's do author's purpose 100. What does it mean for the author's purpose to be to persuade? What does it mean for the author's purpose to be to persuade? So what is the author trying to do if they're trying to persuade you? Or what might be the reason they would write something to persuade? Go ahead and pause to write down your answer. All right, our answer, the author is trying to convince you to believe something or change your opinion. So they're trying to persuade or convince you to think a certain way or believe something or maybe do something. All right, let's go to cause and effect for 200. What is the cause? What is the effect? So taking a look at this picture, what would be a cause for this picture? Something that happened. What would be the effect of what happened? So a cause and effect relationship to go with this picture. I see all of those umbrellas and I can think of a cause for having your umbrella out. Go ahead and pause this to write down your answer so you have enough time. All right, a cause could be that it was raining. An effect could be that everyone was using their umbrella. So this is just an example. Yours might be a little different, but it's probably something around rain and umbrella or something similar to that. It doesn't have to be exact, but it has to make sense with our picture. So as it was raining, the effect is everyone's using their umbrella. Okay, let's go for text features for 300. Identify the text feature displayed below, so right here. Okay, is this a diagram, an illustration, a photograph, or a caption? A, B, C, or D. Diagram, illustration, photograph, or caption. Go ahead and pause if you need to. B, an illustration, and the reason it's not a photograph is because an illustration is drawn by hand. It actually is a hand, but an illustration is drawn by someone, where a photograph is taken, with a camera, and is a real life picture of something. All right, let's see. Let's go for cause and effect for 400. Oh, did we already do this one? Yes, we did. Mrs. Valgarino's losing her mind a little. Okay, author's purpose for 300. There we go. What does it mean for the author's purpose to be to entertain? So what does it mean for the author's purpose to be to entertain? Why might they write it to be entertaining? The author wants you to enjoy the story. So an author writes a book to entertain because they want you to enjoy it. I bet a lot of the books that you read are written to entertain. All right, let's go back. Let's see. Let's do main idea for 100. What does it mean to find the main idea of a text? So what does that mean if I said, hey, find the main idea of this picture, or find the main idea of this text? What does that mean? Go ahead and pause to write down your answer. So it means to find what the text is mostly about. If we're finding the main idea of something, we're trying to figure out, well, what is this mostly about? All right, let's see. We're getting down to it, kiddos. Here we go. Let's do a 500. Let's do main idea. Oh, we just did main idea. Let's do cause and effect for 500. What is the cause? What is the effect? Whenever a fox came near the chicken coop, the hens would start squawking and making a big commotion. What is the cause? What is the effect? So think about what had to happen first, and what was the result or the effect of that happening. Go ahead and pause to write down your answer so you have enough time. All right, so the cause is the fox came into the chicken coop. The effect or the result of that is that the hens would start squawking and raising a commotion.